Okay, so the adrenaline is released, and that adrenaline is called epinephrine, right? It's an adrenaline hormone. And it goes into the bloodstream, and now you have a physiological response, physiological body change. You get an increased heart rate, so you have blood that's being pumped, increase the heart rate, increase pulse, and so blood is being pumped where? To the muscles, so that I can literally get those legs ready, to start running really fast, and my arms to push that stroller as fast as I can. Also, it is going to my heart, so that my heart can continue to pump more and more blood, so that I can continue in this response without collapsing. You also are going to get increased blood pressure, right? Because you have so much blood that's being pumped out. Increased heart rate. Now, why would increased breathing, respirations. Why would I be breathing so fast? Well, it's the same reason why I like to breathe fast when I'm working out outside. I'm blowing off CO2, carbon, and I'm taking in O2. And the more oxygen I take in, the more the organs and muscles and everything is being saturated with oxygen. So I get increased oxygen to all of those organs. But something else happens also. Like for that energy to keep going, for me to keep running, if that dog is coming after me, I am now releasing, or glucose is now being released. And we talked about that, what glucose is, okay? So you have glucose released, and that is to give me that whopping supply of energy, because I don't have time to eat some carbohydrates in order for me to be able to run from this dog. So that stored energy that I have, not even stored energy, so sorry, because this is now coming from the adrenaline. This is a hormone. So you got cortisol that's being secreted. Okay, and that cortisol gets converted into glucose, and that's another way that I tell people that if you don't want to raise your blood sugar, stay out of stressful situations like arguing with people, debating with people. Like we do it right on the internet now, writing back and forth. I've seen myself, oh man, wait, what did he just say? And I got to respond real fast. Okay, that cortisol is being secreted, and that is glucose. So I'm raising my blood sugar for what? For someone I don't even know. I've never seen them before in my life. And they just have an opinion that everybody has, and it doesn't amount to anything. So we have to get out of these stressful situations, even in the internet. I don't let them stress me out anymore. Facebook has a button called block, and I use it. I see something, and it's stressing me, block, we're finished. That's it. So, find ways to release that and not to go into those stressful situations. So let's get back now. So we have all of this happening in the body. Why? Because there is a real threat. Isn't that wonderful? Look what Allah SWT gave us. He gave us something that even if we don't have any food in us, any water in us, if you are in a real threat, excuse me, in a real live situation that is threatening to you, you have hormones that will be secreted that will help your body to respond. Now, what's happening every day for those caffeine drinkers? Whether it be coffee, whether it be Red Bull, Monster, whether it be tea, whatever those caffeinated things are. What is happening to your body? And because we're going to go to video 3, while we're moving on, think about this. Is your body doing this several times a day or daily, and you're not in any threatful situation? Some of us are actually in a reclinable situation, laying back, turned on the television or the computer, sipping on our Red Bull because we don't want to go to sleep, sipping on our coffee or our tea like me. I'm in the fight and flight situation almost every single morning because I was so addicted to having my drink for my tahajjud time. And I could feel my heart palpitations. I could feel them, and flutters in my heart. I could feel it, but I'm like, oh well, addy. That's what, the Arabs say, addy. It's normal. That's what happens with caffeine. It's okay. All right, coming into the next tape, we're going to talk about this mechanism happening but not happening in a natural situation.